Finally, folks, I am at the end of the pentalogy of Mario Bava Collection Volume 1. Holy smokes, this was a journey, let me tell you. Oh, I never actually read the back of this. Yeah. More than a quarter of a century after his death, director Mario Bava remains one of international cinema's most controversial icons. Take his influence, marked by stunning visuals, daring sexuality, and shocking violence, can still be seen in the works of Martin Scorsese, David Lynch, Tim Burton, Dario Argento, and countless others, and a legacy that extends far beyond the horror genre. This collection brings together 5 landmark movies from the first half of Bava's career, encompassing the original Giallo, a bold Viking epic, and his 3 Gothic horror masterpieces, featuring new transfers, original European versions, and exclusive features to create the definitive collection of one of the most important filmmakers of all time. Wow. So, Black Sunday, The Mask of Satan, stars British actress Barbara Steele, who has been described as the queen of all scream queens. The original scream queen from way back in the day before Jamie Lee Curtis in the 70s, who I'm guessing took inspiration from. Yes, I mean, this is just one heck of a movie. I mean, when you want to talk the movie drenched in atmosphere, black and white, stunning visuals that just make this seem like a Gothic horror masterpiece that probably inspired an F-ton of Gothic metal bands, symphonic metal bands, Rob Zombie even. It doesn't get any more legendary than Black Sunday. In the 1600s, a woman is who has conjured the powers of Satan is put to death, and just as she is about to be killed, they actually do put a mask on her, about to nail it. I guess it's like the head of the Iron Maiden. A storm comes, and she's just, well, in suspended animation, I guess, almost like in a cryogenic chamber. She's dead for 200 years, and there's also another person played by Arturo, whose last name eludes me. And wow, eventually 2 professors, one professor and assistant, are traveling to a city when the wagon's wheel pops out of its spoke. And they go and eventually discover a holy site, which is just pretty much like a crypt, mausoleum. There's whatever it is, and they discover, hey, what's going on here? They notice what's happening. Like, oh, I see what's happening. Professor pricks his finger, goes inside the what was her name? It was either Aja, which is the witch that got pretty much nearly put to death, and she starts slowly revitalizing. A very nice scene where they use rice and dirt to create a beautiful effect, and I was just like, wow. Eventually, in the 1800s, there's Aja's descendant, Katia, I believe her name is, and she's got her whole family, of course. Of course, this witch wants revenge and will possess the body of her descendant. And you look at it, you're just like, wow. Yeah, of course, they're both played by Barbara Steele. There's also another British actress named John Richardson, where they just make this wholly amazing, perfect unity of wow. I mean, anyway. It's standard stuff. It's suspense, but then again, this movie is just atmosphere all around. I mean, there's a scene where Aja's assistant's hand comes out in the most just epic, spellbinding way that even though it is roughly 20 seconds, it's just this incredible coming out scene, truly coming back from the dead. And I'm just looking at it like, oh my word. I mean, this is arguably the magnum opus of Mario. I'm saying that. Well, at least of this set right here. I haven't seen the Blood and Lace movie or any others that he's seen, but what can I say? an atmosphere of the castle, the creepy walk-in mausoleum, the stairs, the cliche fireplace set that turns like something out of a Scooby-Doo movie. There's something that's behind the painting. Even if something as simple as that, it's just wow. Then again, Mario's dad was also a painter, so he knew what colors to use, filter, camera angles, like just the motifs that all happen in this movie. And it is a kind of daunting, scary movie. It really, really is. Everything, it's a slow burn. It's slow paced, slow burn. Sucks you into this world. Sucks you into this 1800s world, filmed in 1960, and you're just looking at yourself like, oh my word. Of course, the star of the show is Barbara Steele, who wasn't really exactly different. She wasn't like a prima donna, but she had specificities like changing the wig 4 times. What was it? Glasses 3 different times. Thinking that Mario wanted her to do a nude scene that her breast would be exposed, and he had like his filter or something that would make her naked. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it was just the reputation of like Italian, like maybe just the naivety, I guess, of not understanding, or just the language barrier of speaking Italian and English, and maybe not even having an interpreter. I don't know, but it's like you just look at it, it's like she even says, yeah, I was being a little bit difficult. I was being not necessarily prima donna, maybe like a third prima donna-ish. Not the first one, but the third one. I don't know. A third O'Donna. Let's go with a third O'Donna. So, just, the fact that this movie is just like so beautiful to look at. I'm just like, wow. You look at it, you're just like Black Sunday, the mask, everything that stands out. If I had to nitpick, it's like this witch who supposedly has terrifying powers needs a body to host her. I'm like, what? Okay, so you managed to convince one person, like one of the professors, to become a one of your servants, but it's really her I don't know, partner in crime, I guess, that does most of it. I'm like, can't you at least like do something, like throw a potion, something, anything? I don't know. It's like those eyes are Steele's eyes are spellbinding. Don't get me wrong. It just felt like, I don't know. She could have displayed a little more power. That's just what I feel like. I'll admit, maybe towards the end it did drag on slightly. Just slightly, because you're waiting for stuff to happen. And the music was kind of sparse. The music was okay. So, I don't know. Easily a 9. I'm honestly going to give this a 9 out of 10. So, yeah. There are a couple problems, but those problems are minor that I just found nitpicking. So, how would I rank this pentalogy, this 5-disc collection? I am going to go Knives of the Avenger is number 5. This movie is okay. I got entertained. Low budget. You throw it on and it was like, it's okay, I guess. Number 4, The Girl Who Knew Too Much. This one's more of a silly plot, but it left to the beginning up. It kind of, you could see the breadcrumbs that led to the Giallo, like the DNA of with all the Giallo movies. I'm going to go with number 3, Kill Baby Kill. This one is fine. A little underrated. And again, the Italian Jay Leno guy did kind of make me laugh. And then again, it did lead to the beginning of like the child in white that's actually going around terrorizing people versus the woman in black who takes down a schmuck S. That's kind of funny. Black Sabbath, what is this that stands before me? Number 2, Boris Karloff is amazing. There's the atmosphere and minimalism inside the telephone call. The Drew Wallach, which is the atmospheric piece, and then the third one, which is more performance-based, also really good. But of course, Black Sunday, number 1, absolutely legendary, fantastic film that inspired so many others. So yeah, so if you want to see a pentalogy of great films, then I recommend that you watch the Mario Bava collection.